Oh, come on, you fucking thing. There we go. There's my dashboard. Okay, let's get this going. Still don't know where this old guy's at. So I watched this old guy. Oh, there he is. Holy cow, that took him a long time. So I watched this old guy go cross country from the trailhead over here to, I don't know, it's like an old road that looks like he could barely walk, which makes me wonder why, like, how well is he hiking up here? But whatever, you do you, man. But he, like, took him forever to side hill uphill over to this old road that's all blocked off. It's like it's not a public road or anything. To get to a street, which now he's walking down the hill on this street, looking like he could barely walk still. But that literally took him probably 20 minutes to go 500 feet because he was side hilling this real rugged, like, little hill over here. And yeah, we're gonna go. I know you're groaning because you're like, are we gonna go? Yes, we're gonna go. I gotta make sure everything works though. Yep, everything's working. Okay. All he could have just walked down the sidewalk here and then just gone over the block to go to where he's going, and he would have been there probably 10 minutes ago. But no, here he's side hilling because there's no trail or anything. It's like totally cross country, all the different clumps and whatever, rocks and everything he had to get over. And it took him 3 times as long as if he would have just walked down the sidewalk from the parking lot here at the trailhead, and then just gone over the block. I don't get people sometimes. Because he's struggling walking on good stuff. Because as soon as I saw him get to the road, because at first I was like, well, because I didn't notice him until he was already going cross country over here. And I was like, well, maybe he's just struggling like that. Okay, yeah, we're going to go. Gosh dang it, she is so impatient. I was like, well, maybe he's just walking that way because it's rough country he's walking across. But if you're walking like that going across country, you probably shouldn't be going cross country. But anyways, whatever. Well, he once he hit the nice street over there with a sidewalk, which he would have right here too. Nope, he was still walking the same way. Dude, what are you doing? Yeah, but whatever. No, hey, will you quit? Gosh dang, she is so impatient today. She has been a butthead the last, 3 days. Oh, I like that. I go from sitting in the front seat with perfect video to walking around the corner and I lose my video. That's lovely. Then I gotta find in my pocket. Okay. No, this way. Come on. Come on. Oh, look. And then I walk 4 steps and all of a sudden I got perfect video again. I do not get the way this stuff works. Makes 0 sense to me. Okay, well, happy Global Day, everybody. Global Running Day, I should say. We are going to do our best We did not get our second run in yesterday because the weather turned iffy, which is actually iffy right now too. But I think I'm gonna have to, as soon as I am done with this marathon, we are going to start now. Yes, probably head back down to the Flagstaff area because it's snowing right now up in the, these aren't even the high peaks that are, so I'm gonna have to, I can't get any of my high altitude vertical that I need to get because my next race is right around 9,000 or so, maybe a little more than that on some of them, but because we're in the Helen area, down by Bozeman is where I want to go because those are 10,000 foot plus around there. And if it's snowing here, I guarantee it's snowing there. But so I think we're just gonna have to head back down to Flagstaff, and as soon as I'm done with my marathon here, I did sign up for Kendall Mountain Run to try and work on some speed again with some good vertical, because what would it be about? I haven't looked at the race stats yet, but what? So confused. I think they cut some new trails just in the last couple weeks that I've been here. She wants to go this way, so we're gonna go this way. Camera views. Well, I do have video, although that went away. Oh, no, now we're back. Actually, I am really close. That's gonna freak you out as I go through these trees and everything if I start moving. So we're gonna change to our ultra-wide angle. I was really hoping to just get a nice long run in, some road miles today, but we actually stayed up in the mountains a few miles away from here. No, we're not going to go that way. We're going to go this way. She wants to take the shorter route, which is also a little bit steeper. I don't want to do that. I need more miles, not less miles. But we're gonna... Anyway, so we went there last night because I couldn't really do anything else here in the city. We were just sitting around getting bored. I didn't have good enough sun to go park somewhere and play on my computer or anything. So pretty much we were just staring at each other in the front seat. So I decided to go sleep up on the mountain. And, it's only 15 minutes to get here from there, so it wasn't too bad. Although I'm not getting as early of a start as I wanted, which is why I'm not doing road miles. And she's been such a butthead that I wanted to get her some miles as well, because she didn't get any yesterday. It's my own fault, because I didn't take her yesterday morning because she doesn't like to run on paved trails or paved whatever sidewalks or anything like that. So, and I was just focused on getting as many miles as I could. That's why yesterday's stream was just running around, pretty much running around the park. We did go up into downtown a little bit. Because if I just ran around the park, gosh dang, that would have made, I would have had to do 8 laps in order to get as many miles as I did. Where I only had to do about 4 by changing it up a little bit like I did. But I do need to get some more road miles, so I think we're gonna stay here in town tonight. We're gonna stealth camp because I'm gonna run out and I'm gonna try and do some work on the van since the weather was supposed to be partly sunny today. Well, if it's going to be partly sunny, it must all be going to happen in like an hour time because it has been overcast and drizzly all morning. And you can tell further north up there, I was thinking about actually driving up, go say hi to my mom or something, but I don't know where to park. I could probably park in her little building thing, but I don't know. And say hi to her. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I should call her today and just see, because the weather should be a little bit better up there, but well, I gotta go down to Bozeman though. Which I was gonna do yesterday, but I had another package showing up, so not knowing when it was gonna show up, I didn't want to drive down there, grab the other thing I had that I need down there, and then drive back, because the weather's even worse down there because it's higher altitude and even more in the mountains. But I didn't want to do that, come back here, and then late yesterday afternoon have it show up again, and then have to drive down to go get the other thing. Well, it actually would have been perfect because my other package, or not having the thing show up until today and then have to drive back down tomorrow. So looking at the weather report, I just decided I'll just go on Thursday, thinking today was going to be partly sunny, which is, even if you look right now, it says on the weather report it's partly sunny right now. Really, it is completely overcast right now. No, let's go all the way up this way. We're gonna go this way. She's looking at me like, no, we're not, motherfucker. Here she goes. You know, whenever I'm out here like this, I always look at trees and I'm like, ooh, that'd make a good Christmas tree. Ooh, that'd make a good Christmas tree. That's a side tangent though. But there is a lot of trees up here, especially in this little area. They'd make great Christmas trees. Anyways, wait, you can't chop them down here. Just so you know. So don't even think about coming up here because you'll get in trouble. It'd be like going to Central Park in New York City and chopping down a tree for a Christmas tree. Anyways, so right around noon yesterday, I got the notification saying my other package showed up. So it's like, gosh dang it, I could have actually driven down there a little bit better. Sunny and no later than Thursday. That way I can get a shakeout run in, pick up my packet on probably Friday, and then we'll be racing on Saturday. I'm gonna put in. Oh wow, they've been chopping down a lot right here. That's new. They weren't chopping around here last time we were up here. There's a lot of new stacks of wood, trees they chopped down right there. Anyways, I'm gonna put a poll on my Instagram, so those of you that follow me on Instagram, look for that. I'm gonna get that done today, of how many people would be interested in me live streaming the marathon. I drove the route this morning, and the signal is strong enough that, and I say this term loosely, or I don't know, maybe not loosely, but let's just say it this way, I should have good enough strength to be able to live stream the whole run while I'm running. Now, because I'm not... Why are you rubbing your face on the gravel? Go in the grass, you weirdo. I don't know what her deal is. Oh, it's because there's poop right there. No, go! Quit trying to rub poop on yourself, weirdo. Yeah, this is all new. All this they chopped down. Last time we were here was, well, probably a month ago now. I guess. In reality, it's been about a month. A lot can happen in a month. But it's just a training run for me. I'm not going to get... It's not like I'm going to be out trying to run a sub 3 hour marathon. If I can keep it around a 7:30 pace, I will be completely happy. Now I'd like to keep it closer to the 7:10 mark. Yeah, we can go out that way. That's fine. Yeah, we can go. We'll go that way. She was looking at me like, we can go this way? All right. I think she was expecting me to say no. Because if I go the other way, I'll have less chance of video sticking around than it is right now. So we'll at least go up, and then I will probably sign off when we get to the top. Because no matter which way we go down, we'll lose video. We'll keep audio, but we'll lose video. So hardly anybody sticks around just to listen to me talk. They come for the views. Anyways, so I can run with the camera and maintain a 7.5 minute pace. But that also means, like, if I was just gonna come out and reuse this as a training run, I would just be wearing my vest and maybe one water bottle. Even though in reality, since it's a training run, I should be wearing full like I would in a race environment. So 2 water bottles and probably half a liter in my Camelback. I always keep a little in my Camelback just in case I run out of water out of my water bottles. Then I can always have a little bit of reserve. which is what I wish I would have done at the canyons. I didn't. I like my first 50 miler I ever did, I had that Camelback completely full, as well as my water bottles, and I was still running out of water, but was not moving very fast because it was my very first ultra ever. My 100K, I kept a liter in there just in case, and I did have to tap into it every now and then, but not for the most part. I just filled up my water bottles, and then for the 50K, I decided I could make it from aid station to aid station and just fill up my water bottles, which was true until the very end. That very last push, when it got hot out and I was exposed, I went through 2 bottles of water from that last aid station to the finish, which was about 7 miles. But anyways, I won't be able to carry my Camelback. I mean, for marathon, I can get by with 2 full bottles, easy. If I'm running a 7.5 minute pace, actually, no matter what pace I'm running, I can easily do that distance with 2 water bottles. But I won't be able to carry my Camelback anyways, because I'll have to carry my battery pack, so that I can plug in both my phone and my gimbal for that amount of time, which means I'll actually need to buy me a new cable, longer cable for my gimbal, because I still have an iPhone 12, so that takes the little iPhone whatever thing, and my gimbal takes USB-C, which is what all the new iPhones use, and iPads and everything. And the only USB-C cable I have is very short, so I will need to get a longer one for sure. Which means I'll have to buy one locally, because I'm not going to be able to order it, make it drive down to Bozeman again. Well, we'll see. I don't think so. Supposedly the shoes that I want to race in are supposed to be available today. I got on the Running Warehouse, and they haven't changed the date or the available date, but they're still not available. So it's like, which is what I assumed was probably going to happen. So I'm probably going to have to wear my Hyperion Elite 2s and hope that I can tape my heel and Achilles good enough that it won't come loose and get a blister. Because if I don't tape my heel, I get a blister within half a mile on my heel. Only shoes that ever happens to. And it's because of the padding in the back of the heel counter, which everybody else seems to love, I guess. I don't know why. Because I'm not the only person that has that problem, I guess. Because, like Seth DeMore has the same problem with those shoes. There's even a few other people that I know have the same problem with that padding in the heel counter. But there's so many other shoe companies now that are putting that in there too for the racing shoes, which I don't get, because I have the best luck and the best lockdown with the shoes that don't do that. Like the Endorphin Pros don't have that. The Hyperion Tempos don't have that. And I have a great lockdown with those. So why can't they just put the heel counter from the Hyperion Tempo on that shoe, on the Hyperion Elite? But whatever. I could wear the Endorphin Pro First Series. That's an option as well. But I have a lot of miles on those shoes because I was using them for long runs. Where the Hyperion Elite, because I get blisters, I don't have very many miles on. Oh. Most of the time when I just put like a 1-inch strip of tape on my heels, because right where I get those blisters from, well, by the time I get about 4 or 5 miles in, just from me sweating and the shoes rubbing and everything right there, it usually rolls that tape down, because the tape releases off of me because I'm sweating, and then it actually makes it roll down. So after like 4 or 5 miles, I usually end up getting a blister. But we'll see. That happened to me. I wore those shoes, the Hyperion Elite 2s, when I ran the 12K at Bloomsday. And I thought I did a good taping, good quality taping on my heel. Nope, it rolled down and I got a blister, which is still healing. I mean, it's all like dead skin and everything just flaking off right now, but well, by the time I get through the middle of July, I need to be able to run up this if I'm going to have any chance at all of finishing in the top 10 in my race, because there's a lot of elites there. They are not walking up any of this. Going down, there's like emergency engineer out there. Tell me how cell signals move as to why with the tower, because all the towers are down in the city itself. But anyways, I'm hoping to be able to work a lot more. I'm going to try and do some miles up and down on the easier of the trail. Wow, there's something going down, because there is tons and tons of sirens down there. Oh look, I got video again, but now you can't see the city. So now I'm blocked from the city, kind of over on the backside of this little ridge and trees, and I have decent video. Yet when I have no trees and I can see the city, facing the city, there's zero signal. Yeah, I'm hoping Kendall Mountain, it's a tough 12 miler, because you're doing basically 6 miles up, 6 miles down. But most of it is very much runnable until you get closer to the top. Running up, it's all runnable down, even though it's a quad killer coming down. But I know most of the trail, I have not been all the way to the top, but I've ran most of it on that course up until like the last few miles, because every time I've been there to run, which has only been 2 times, there was still way too much snow at the top to get too far up. But I know right now, at least the first probably 3 or 4 miles is very much runnable for me within my fitness level right now. So I'm hoping, because I have a month before that race, actually a little over a month, I'm going to use it as my tune-up race. Even though I keep saying that this marathon was supposed to be my tune-up race, but it's more just a training run because I'm way too far out from the race for it to be a tune-up race. Because we're almost, it'll be a month and a half semi-training and then taper. So I'm training through this because it's just a training run, this marathon. So I'm not tapering or anything next week. I'm training through it. So I will easily have probably over 100 miles next week, including that run, so which is what I need. Oh. Okay, we made it to the top. It's still kind of crazy how I look over to Mount Helena over there, and this I do not get that. But wait for video to come back. There we go, it's back. So if I get too close to the peak, I have 0 signal. But if I come down off the peak on the backside, the city is over there. Perfect video. All the cell towers are that direction, which I'm walking now. And I get to the top and it's gonna start going away. I'm watching my kilobytes per second drop right now. Maybe I'll keep it. I might get lucky. But anyways, everybody, that's actually going to be it for today's stream, because I will lose you guys. We've been for what? Well, I've been streaming for, it took us 30 minutes to get up here, but I'm on my regular running instead of trail running. I don't know what the difference is, to tell you the truth. But we are going to call it. We're going to head up over there and probably run down Entertainment, which will give us an extra, because it was only 1.4 miles up here going this way. Stuff. An extra at least 6 onto it. Do the 6-mile loop as well. And yeah, so I should be able to stream all that. Maybe not. Most of that too will be, we would be running, well, not most of it. The first 4.5, 5 miles would be going backwards on the marathon course, actually. So it's all uphill until we get to about the 7-mile mark, and then it's all downhill from there. But anyways, thank you guys, and we will see you guys at the next stream, hopefully tomorrow morning. If I might decide to do Mount Helena this afternoon as well, but we'll see. But I'll see you guys then. Bye, guys. Love you all. Bye. And it won't let me in the stream. You guys are stuck with me. So I can do that. There we go.